What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another wonderful video. On today's video, it's going to be a little bit different because I get a ton of comments asking what type of equipment I use and just all types of questions, and that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to run down all my equipment, and I'm even going to answer a few questions at the end of this video, so stay tuned to the very end because it might be one of your questions. Alright guys, so let's start the video off with the weed eater. I actually have two different weed eaters. I have a Stihl FS131R and a Stihl FS91R, and I like them both equally. It all just depends which one's closer to me at the time, to be honest. When I started, I was using an Echo 2120, but that actually broke on me, and ever since I switched to the Stihl, I haven't had any problems. On both of my weed eaters, I go ahead and I throw a speed feed head on it. I'm not sure exactly the brand. I just got it from Home Depot, and that makes it so I could change the weed eater string super fast. I get a ton of comments asking, do I ever change my weed eater string? And yes, I change it quite often. I just cut that out of the video to make it look like a flawless video. So that's the weed eaters I have. My next essential item is the edger. The edger that I have is not really the greatest. It's the Home Depot special. It's actually called the Echo PE225. I don't know if that means anything or not, but it's really just like a mediocre weed eater. I'll probably upgrade to a Stihl one of these days when that one goes dead on me. It just hasn't broke on me yet. But I always have a fresh edger blade that I get from Home Depot on there to cut these super overgrown sidewalks and driveways. Just the nice fresh edger blade makes it cut like butter. Alright, so the next piece of equipment is my blower. I really like this blower. I used to have an Echo blower, but I'm switching everything over to Stihl. I am not sponsored by Stihl. I'm actually not sponsored by pretty much any brands at all. So my Stihl blower is a BR430. And it's plenty of power for me. It's actually stronger than any other blowers I've had. It wasn't too expensive. Gets the job done, as you guys could see. You could probably blow a brick 20 feet with that thing. So that's my blower. I'm sticking to it. Now, my hedger and chainsaw that I use is actually battery powered because I don't use them very often, but it's nice to just not have to worry about getting gas and just have a charged battery and just trim it. It's quiet. So for the hedger, I have the Stihl HSA 66. It's the perfect little battery hedger. Also for my chainsaw, it's the Stihl MSA 200C. Not sure what that means. I've actually had one break on me and I went to get it serviced, and one bad thing about the chainsaw is there's nothing to it, so I actually just had to go ahead and buy another one because it was going to cost pretty much the same price just to get it fixed, because all it is a motor since it's battery. So that's one bad thing about that. But what everyone always asks is what mower I use, so let's go ahead and get into the mower right now. The bread and butter is the mower, the purple people eater, some might say, the Incredible Hulk. Some might say the green, what do they say?
Green Lantern?
The Green Goblin, I think they say.
Green Goblin.
They say I look like the Green Goblin throwing pumpkins or whatever he does. But the John Deere, this is a John Deere Quick Track 652R. I love this mower. It's my favorite mower. I'm not sponsored by John Deere, but if they want to sponsor me, I don't know what they're waiting for. I've always wanted a John Deere ever since I started mowing. It's just my favorite mower. You guys see all the work that it does. It cuts grass, makes it look beautiful. So I got the wheels on the back and the run flats in the front, so I don't have to worry about getting a flat tire at all. And doing what I'm doing with these free yard makeovers. That's pretty important because I'd probably be getting flat tires just about every job that I do. So that's a crucial part to my gear, is the wheels. Sometimes they slide, but it balances out because I don't gotta keep leveling out the deck and worrying about all that stuff because I got the no flats. Oh, and another big comment I get is, why is my mower painted purple? That's because my nephew, he has a disease called cystic fibrosis, and the ribbon that they use is purple, so I decided to paint my mower purple, and I figured John Deere hasn't sponsored me yet, so I might as well go ahead, paint my mower purple, get rid of all the logos. But if they want to sponsor me, go ahead, give me an email, I'll look at it. So the mower, it has 341 hours on it. It's a baby. I've had it for about 2 years, but all I do is these tall grass yards now, so it doesn't get too many hours on it, but they're hard hours. It takes a beating, as you guys seen in a lot of the videos. If you guys were John Deere, would you sponsor me? Let me know in the comments down below. I don't know what they're waiting for. But enough about that. We honestly don't need sponsors because we have the best supporters in the world, and that's you guys. So I think that's enough with the mower. Now let me tell you about a piece of equipment that's kind of looked over that we haven't talked about yet. And that item right there is my shoes, my Kujo yard shoes. They are water resistant and they are a must if you're into the lawn care community. Mowing lawns, doing your own lawn. I actually have a code that if you go to the website and use Bladez10, you get 10% off any product on that website. But that's a company that supported me from the very, very beginning. So I will always promote them for free. Doesn't even matter. So we talked about all my equipment. We talked about my shoes. I think the next thing would have to be what carries all this equipment day to day on these jobs, which is my ramp rack. So this super cool thing right here is called the ramp rack. It's pretty awesome because it just goes right into the bed of your truck, bolts right in. You could have all your equipment go through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, fit in parking spots. You don't have to tow a trailer. This one's actually the Sport. It's a smaller one. They have a bigger one as well. But this is what I use, the Sport. I have some racks to carry all my weed eaters and blower, gas can. Have a bunch of miscellaneous tools. Got shovels for that nice shovel sound. Extra gas tanks, machetes, just pretty much everything to get the job done. If you guys have any other questions about my equipment, I always say equipment. I never say equipment. For all my equipment, oh, I got one right now. Let's get to the bottom of this one. People always ask what type of weed eater string I have. I have no idea, so let's go ahead and take this thing off. Well, we can't do that. But we could try to look. Oregon, size 0.095. You guys probably can't see that, but that's the size I use. This weed eater string is amazing. I have to change it a lot, but with these jobs, you're going to have to change it a lot anyways. That's just, it's that tall grass, you know? But yeah, that's my weed eater string. I think that's about all the equipment I have to get these jobs done. Let's go over the camera gear. So for the majority of my videos, I've used just the iPhone. Actually, I started with the iPhone 11. This is the iPhone 13. That's pretty much all I use to film a lot of my videos. I just recently got a Sony FX3 to try to make these videos look crispy and flawless and cinematic and just super nice looking for you guys. So awesome projects coming up with that FX3. This whole video was actually filmed with the FX3. So let me know in the comments down below if you like the new camera or not. Or should I just go back to the iPhone? Let me know. One of the main problems I have with my iPhone is I'm in Florida. So a lot of these jobs, my phone was overheating. And I couldn't get a lot of these videos finished because my phone was overheating. The projects were taking a really long time, so I looked up which was the best camera that didn't overheat, and it was the Sony FX3, so I went with that. Alright everybody, we knocked out the equipment. Now, let's get through some of these questions that you guys asked. I got a few on my phone that I took some screenshots of. The first question is from Donna Cowell. She says, who picks up all the branches? So for all the yards that I do in my area where I live, the county or the city comes with a big bucket truck and they pick up all the branches and debris and everything. So if you put them at the end of the road, the county comes and picks it all up. So that's what I do when you see me pulling all the branches to the side of the road. The county comes. The next question is from Billy Graham. What state are you in? I'm from the sunny South Florida. So, been here my whole life. So if you see palm trees, South Florida, baby. The next question is from Cameron Bowie. If you could pick out another stand-on mower, which one would I buy? If I could pick out another one, it would probably be the same John Deere I got, because I'm a John Deere fan. You know? I just love John Deere. I've always wanted one. Yeah. So, let's go on with the next question. Luis Martinez. I'm curious, what string do you use? So, I went over that in the beginning of this video. I've seen that I got a lot of questions that I've already answered throughout the video asking about my equipment. That's the main reason why I wanted to do this video for you guys. This video is mainly for all my supporters that just had questions about my equipment and just everything. I just wanted to answer your guys' questions because I love each and every one of you guys. Alright, let's do one more question. Jeff McManaway. What is the craziest thing you found while doing a lawn that's hidden by tall grass? So, one of the craziest things I found was a water pump that I hit, and I had to fix that. No, I'm just kidding. Let me think. Probably just like fences. I don't find too many crazy things, but I'll run over old fences and be like, oh, there's a fence there. It'll shut off my mower. Or I found a really old boom box in the very first one I did, which was pretty cool. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for all the questions. If you have any more questions, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you guys are wondering about me, and I will answer them. You guys are probably wanting some grass cutting in this video right here, so I'll go ahead and end off the video while cutting my own yard. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys don't want to watch me cut my yard, thank you for tuning in to the video. And if you guys do want to watch, leave the video on. I love you guys so much. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, do something nice for someone. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Let's get to mowing my yard.